Shell corporations or age corporations are like having backstage passes to your favorite concert because you get to skip the line, the age requirement line, specifically when you're dealing with shell corporations. See, most financial institutions out there require you to be in business for a certain amount of time before you can qualify for their financial products. This is problematic when you're dealing with new LLCs. Why? Because they haven't established a brand or they haven't established any business history yet. That's why in this video, I'm going to break down how a shell corporation can gain you access to high limit funding products fast. First thing first, what is a shell corporation? Well, a shell corporation is a pre-established corporation that's been placed on a shelf to age over time. Now, I don't mean literally a shelf. You just created an LLC and you haven't done anything with it. It's not active. It's dormant. You haven't added any business trade lines on there. Are you tracking? Now, the idea of a shell corporation or age corporation is to gain access to financial products faster, such as business credit, business lines of credit, business loans, even government contracts. See, here's what you probably don't know. One of the biggest advantages of dealing with shell corporation is the age. Now, with the age, you have a lot of advantages, multiple advantages, especially when you're establishing business credit. See, most vendors out there won't even allow you to establish a line of credit with them unless you've been in business for a certain amount of time. Now, the time typically starts when you formulate your articles of organization, when you file with the Secretary of State. Now, you've been watching me for a while. You watch my previous videos. First of all, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But if you've been watching my previous videos, I always say you're not in business to the eyes of the lender until you have a business checking account, which is facts, right? Having your articles of organization, creating that with the Secretary of State, also having a business checking account goes hand to hand. So you definitely want to make sure you do both. Now, here's an example when you're dealing with age, when you're dealing with shell corporations. Dealing with government contracts. See, most government contracts require you to be in business for a specific amount of time. Minimum at least 2 years, because when you've been in business for 2 years, now you've proven that you are an established business owner. See, now that you have an established business and you've been in business for a certain amount of time, now you can bid on that government contract and potentially win the bid. Now with age corps, when it comes to establishing business credit, you can get approved much faster with companies like Home Depot, Office Max, Menards, Floor & Decor, Sam's Club, Best Buy. Why? Because these vendors are based off your Dun & Brad, your Equifax business, and your Experian business. And most importantly, the age of your corporation. So essentially, you're still building out the tier system. You're just doing it much faster because you have an age corporations, so you can get business credit much faster. Okay, so now the real question becomes, can we walk into a financial institution like a Bank of America, PNC, or a Chase Bank and get business funding with an age corp? Let's unpack it. Let's break it down. But before we do that, I want to say this video is sponsored by Taylor Brands. One of the most important first steps when starting a business is forming an LLC. Creating your LLC on your own can be time consuming and there's a risk of making mistakes. Hiring a lawyer can cost thousands, and as a new LLC, every dollar counts. In order to save time and money, I use a platform called Taylor Brands. Taylor Brands is a one-stop shop. It has everything you need. In less than 5 minutes, you can quickly check availability for a business name, form your LLC for free, apply for EIN, get a registered agent, create an operating agreement, take care of business licenses and permits, file a trademark to protect your business name, get website, domain name, and much more. Taylor Brands help over 30 million business owners and is ready to help you. Attention business owners. Under the Corporate Transparency Act, filing a BOI with FinCEN is now mandatory. Failure to comply may result in a $500 per day penalty and potential jail time. Don't worry, Taylor Brands got you covered. Click the link in the description below to get started, and when you sign up with Taylor Brands by using the link in the description, also know you are supporting the channel. Thank you. So, as I stated before, the biggest advantage of having a shell corporation is the age, but the same rules still apply. You're still going to take your brand new business, but now you have an established business because you have that age corporation. You're still going to leverage the business owner credit, aka your personal credit, put the two together and go to these financial institutions and get their funding products like business loans and business lines of credit or unsecured business credit cards. Now, when it comes to unsecured business credit card with 0% interest, You still can put projected income where you can project your income. So particularly if you're not making that much money in your business based off your future contracts, based off your future invoices, you can put that on that business credit application. You can still state your income, which means based off your business credit profile and your personal credit profile, you can still state that you make $100,000 and the banks will take your word for it. You can also use other household incomes to add on to your debt to income ratio, to lower your debt to income ratio, I should say. So you can still put your spouse income. You can still put income from your stocks. You can still put income for any other sources of income that you have coming in to lower your DTI. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch this video right here that'll tell you how to fill out a business credit application without lying about your business income. So watch that video if you have no idea what I'm referring to when it comes to projecting your income or stating your income. So the biggest differentiator, especially when you're applying for unsecured business credit card with 0% interest and you can state your income, project your income, is the age. This means you could potentially get higher credit limits because you have longevity in your business. Yes, longevity matters. Business age is really important when lenders looking to give out funding for your business. They want to make sure are you already established, you have a proven concept, you have a proven product or services that you're providing, so you've been in business for quite some time and it works. Now, so we talked about how we can easily get unsecured business credit card with 0% interest just by leverage our age corp and leverage our personal credit. Make sure our personal credit is positioned. Go to these financial institutions and get unsecured business credit card with 0% interest with stated income and also by projecting our income. However, when it comes to business loans and business line of credit, now it gets a little more trickier. So let's break that down. Let's unpack that. Okay, so let's go through the checklist when it comes to qualifying for a business loan with your age corporation. Number one, you need age. For business loans, lenders and creditors want to at least see you've been in business for 2 years. You can check that with a green check mark because you have the age corporation for at least 2 years. So you should be okay. Now, when it comes to paycheck stub, do you have paycheck stub? That's an X by it because age corporation don't come with paycheck stubs. Same thing with 3 to 6 months bank statements. That's an X by a red X because age corporations don't come with bank statements. Now, what about 2-year tax returns? You need a 4506T. Age corporation doesn't come with that. They need a copy of your transcript. So that's an X by it. What about a business plan? Well, age corporations don't come with a business plan. So that's an X by it. Also, you need collateral. You might need collateral to depend on that financial institution. So an age corporation does not come with that. So my point is, when you're trying to apply for a business loan, you need more than an age corporation to qualify you for that particular business loan. Now we transition to a business line of credit. It's practically the same thing, but just a different standards or qualifications, such as you might need a 2-year to be in business. Well, check that with a green mark because you have an age corporation, so you've been in business for 2 years. Next is the bank statements. Most banks want to see at least 3 to 6 months bank statements when it comes to a business line of credit. So an age corporation doesn't come with that. Now, tax returns, some banks may want you to be in business for a year or two. Some may let you get away with having an age corporation if you have good personal credit. Well, that's a X by it too because age corporation doesn't come with that. If I missed out on a business loan, you do need a 680 when it comes to your personal credit score or higher when it comes to getting a business loan as well. So same thing with a business line of credit. You need about a 680 for the personal side on your credit to get approved for a business line of credit. Also, you may need collateral. You might need tax returns with business line of credit too. Again, it just depends on that lender. But my point is, age corporation does not come with these things that you need in order to get approved for a business loan or for a business line of credit. There's other things you have to bring to the table to get approved. So you just can't take your age corporation and even if you have good personal credit and try to get a business loan or trying to get business line of credit for most banks when it comes to that business line of credit. Some banks like PNC Bank or Wells Fargo may, especially if you have a relationship with them. Again, different requirements with different financial institutions. So just be mindful of that. But my point is, age corporation does not give you $500,000 in funding right away. No, you need other requirements like good personal credit. You may need tax returns. You may need bank statements, pay stubs. So all these things does not come with that age corporation. However, when you're dealing with unsecured business credit cards, it can be a little bit different because primarily most financial institutions will allow you to stay and project your income, which all you need is good personal credit, an age corporation, and go get 0% interest credit cards. Are you tracking? However, with all that being said, I would like to say this. Here's a hidden secret. So everybody who watches this to the end, I got a quick gem for you. When you do have an age corporation, so let's say you got an age corp, it's been in business for 2 years or longer. I recommend all age corporations get for 2 years or longer because you're going to meet the bank's requirement in order to qualify for most of their financial products. Now, once you get your age corp, what you can do to speed the process up, you can have age business trade lines, reporting on your business credit profile. This is going to help you out tremendously. Why? Because if you have age business trade lines, financial business trade lines, such as equipment loans is a financial business trade line, installment loans is a financial business trade line, right? Secure business credit card is a financial business trade lines. I always talk about the difference between a financial trade lines versus a vendor or a supplier trade line. Two different types of trade lines. So a financial trade line that you can have on your age corporation added on there can help you out tremendously because not only you have an age corp, but now you have a proven concept that you then paid off a business loan. Let's say you have that age business trade line for 2 years and it showed that it's paid off, or 5 years that it showed it's paid off. Because remember, business funding is based off your not only your personal credit profile, but also your business credit profile. So when they look at your personal and your business credit profile, they see the proper data points on your personal side. Now they see more data points on your business side. Now you are more established. So you can get approved for not only higher limit funding products, like unsecured business credit card with $25,000 and $50,000. Because of that, your business credit profile is established. So now you got better terms such as lower interest rates and higher limits, but also on your personal side, you're reflecting the same thing. So having age business trade lines can take you so much further than having an age corporation with a blank slate on there, especially when you're dealing with business funding products. Now, as I stated before, going with business credit as far as vendors and supplier accounts, like getting from Best Buy, Home Depot, Office Max, that's going to be much easier and you can get higher limits because of that age. But when funding products like business loans, business lines of credit, unsecured business credit cards, you're going to need much more like personal credit. You're going to need maybe tax returns, and you also going to need maybe bank statements or pay stubs. So keep that in mind when you're dealing with age corporation. Yes, it is a fast track to business funding. However, it just depend on that financial product that you get from that bank. So I hope this video was really helpful as determine the differentiator between the age corp and the new LLC and what you can actually get approved for. But you make sure that you have other things lined up to depend on how far it's going to take you when getting these financial products from these banks. So I look forward to seeing you on next video. Thank you for your time. Peace out.